Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do It's a Circle within a granny. So I just wanted to show you how you would do it. I did it in five different colours. Each round that I do, I finish each round when I'm finished and I start a new colour. I don't just join the colours as I go along. And as you can see from the back, I didn't actually sew in any of the tails, just to show you what it can look like, very messy on the back. So I'm going to get started. So I have some blue here, and I'm going to chain 5 just for the start. So you do your slip knot, then you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to slip stitch into the very first chain that you have done, that you have crocheted. So insert the hook into the first one, wool over and bring it through the 2. Now you can see you have a little, looks like a circle here, so this is what you're going to be working into. So you're going to do 4 chain here, because 3 chain is going to be classed as your treble, and the 1 chain is going to be the one that you need to go like it's 1 treble, 1 chain. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you're going to do 11 more trebles into here, followed by a treble and a 1 chain. So that's 2, 3, 4, 1 chain. And then we do 5. This is treble, 1 chain. 6, treble, 1 chain. 7, 1 chain, a treble and a 1 chain, a treble and a 1 chain. Now I've forgotten where I am here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the last one 12 in total. So the first treble, the first 4 chain that you did is classed as a treble and your first chain. So you're going to go into the top of this one and do a slip knot. Now go into the middle of the 1 chain space, do a slip stitch into there. Then I want you to do 2 chain, and then get your piece of yarn, cut it, and then with your hook pull it up. So once you do the 2 chain on it, it'll hold it into place and it won't actually come loose. Okay, so the next colour I used for this is this sort of a light, it's not an orange, but it's, I suppose, more peach. So now for this one I want you to do a slip knot, and then you can go into any of the chains that the 1 chain spaces that you've done before. I normally like to go into the one that I've actually worked on before. So I'll pull my tail from the previous round to the side, then I slip stitch here, whoops, then what I do is I grab the 2 tails and I just hold them here. So on this one you are just going to do 3 chain is classed as your first treble, and then you're going to do a treble into the same chain space. Now you just do your 1 chain, and then you do into the next one. It's a treble cluster, so you start your treble. I'll go back and I'll do that again. So you're going to start your treble, so it's yarn over into the 1 chain space, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2. Instead of finishing off, you go yarn over, you go back into the 1 chain space, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, and then you finish off, yarn over and bring it through all 3. So that's your cluster. So you're going to do your treble cluster, a 2 treble cluster, all the way around now to the other side. So yarn over into the yarn over, bring it through 2, then yarn over, bring it through all 3. Then you do your 1 chain into the next one, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, back into the 1 chain space, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, bring it through 2. So you do your 1 chain and back into the 1 chain space. You do your treble. So you do 2 starts at both trebles and then you join them all in the last piece. So yarn over into your 1 chain space, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2. Yarn over, back into your 1 chain space, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, bring it through all 3. 1 chain and into the next one. You do the same. So that's for this round. And you do your 1 chain. Your treble to start. Now you do the next treble. And then you join your 2 trebles together. So that's how you do a cluster. That's a 2 treble cluster. So in, wool over, bring it through, wool over, bring it through 2. Yarn over, back into the same chain space, wool over, bring it through, wool over, bring it through 2, and then wool over and bring it through all 3. 1 chain, and then you do the next one. And you do your 1 chain. Now, don't worry if it looks like it's curling a little bit. It's going to look like that for a minute or 2. So then you go into your top of your, and the first one, and you're going to slip stitch into the 1 chain space that you have. You're going to do your 2 chain. You're going to get your yarn, cut it, and pull it through. Okay. It's a bit curly there, but don't worry about that. So that's colour number 2 gone. Now we're going on to colour number 3. This is like, I suppose it's like a cherry colour. It's lovely actually. It's a lovely colour, it's a lovely rich colour. Yeah, let me see here, I'm getting over from here. Okay, like before, you're going to just do a slip knot. And I'm going to join it in the top here, where I was before. Whoops. All fingers and thumbs here. Okay. So put the hook, your yarn through, grab it. Get the other piece, bring it across. So this one you're going to do 3 chain up. And this one is just 3 trebles into the same chain space. So you're doing 3 trebles. And you're doing your 1 chain. And you're doing your 3 trebles into the next 1 chain space. 1, 2, 3. And you do 1 chain. And then you go into the next one and you do your, your 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 1 chain, 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 and into the last set here. So you have this will be your 12th in total. 2, 3, 1 chain. So now you need to get into here, so you're going to slip stitch. So slip stitches into the top, wool over, bring it through, into the next one, wool over, bring it through, and into this one, wool over, bring it through, slip stitch, 2 chain to close it off, and then you just get your yarn, your needle, pull it through. So that's the circle, what it's starting to look like. Now for the next colour, I picked so with this one you do the same, you do your slip knot, and in this one, this is where you're going to see where you're going to do your corners. So for this one, I'm going into the same chain, the one where I finished off, where I did the slip knot for the last one. I'm slip stitching into this one. I'm bringing my yarn over. I'm doing 3 chain, 2, 3, which is my first treble. So this is going to be your first corner. So this is where you do your 3 trebles. The first 3 here is classed as your treble. 2 chain. Whoops. Sorry, just kind of there. And then you're going to do another 3 trebles into the same chain space, the 2 chain space from before, the 1 chain space from before. So here we go. So you can see that's your first corner. Now we are not going to do any chains on this one. We're just going to go straight into doing 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. What's after happening here? Big huge knot. Okay. So for this one, no chain going across. You're just going to do another set of 3. 1, 2, 3 trebles. So you have your corner here, no chain in the middle, straight into 3 trebles, straight into 3 trebles in the 1 chain space before. So this one is going to be your corner now. So you're going to do 3 trebles, 2 chain, and 3 trebles into the same 1 chain space. Okay, so now you can see that's your second corner. Now no chain in this one. Straight into doing your 3 trebles into your 1 chain space. Straight into doing 3 trebles into the 1 chain space. Now you have 2, so this one is going to be your corner. 1, 2, 3, corner, you do 2 chain, and you do another 3 into this 1 chain space. So that's corner number 3. 1, 2, 3. So no chain, straight in with your trebles. 1 treble, 2 treble, 3 trebles. It's the first lot of 3. This is your second lot of 3. To the next one. 2, 3. So now we're going to do another corner here. So this is our 4th corner. So we're going to do our 3 trebles. And as usual, we always do 2 chain for a corner. And we do, if you find that your wool is, you need space, just pull it to the side. And you're going to do another 3 trebles into this space here. So you can see that's another corner. So straight into doing 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. Into the next one. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to go into this space here. So we're going to slip stitch. So into here you'll see it's gone through the chain. Wool over, bring it through. Now you go into the next one. Wool over and bring it through. And then you go into your 2 chain space, wool over and bring it through too. And you do 2 chain. And as usual, cut the yarn. I pull it up with the hook, get my nail and pull it down. So now you can see where the circle is in the square starting to form now. And then for the last one, this would be if you were going to join, say this is going to be your block colour. This is the colour that you're going to join all your squares together. So on this one, I'll show you how to join it because I have the other square done. So I'll show you how to actually join it as I'm going along. So like before, you go into your chain space here, your 2 chain space, slip stitch. I always bring my yarn over and then I do 3 chain because this is my first treble. Now you're actually working in your corner here, so this is going to be a corner space. So you do 1 more, 2 more. Okay, so where you would have done your 1 chain, you have 2 chain here. I'm going to join it onto this one. So you have your 2 chain. So keep the working square towards you and the one that you're working onto on the other side. But keep it face up. So this is the right side, that's the wrong side. So you're going to go under the first one. 1 chain. Oops. See, here, I'll start that back again. So what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch. So you go under to slip stitch and bring it through. Oh, that wool's after splitting on me. Don't like that. I don't like when that happens. So under again, bring it right the way through, 1 chain, and then back into the square you're working on. So you do 3 trebles into the working square. Okay, now I know on the last one you had no chain, so we're just going to slip stitch into here, and then we're going to work straight into this one here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch under and bring it through this one, and we're going working into this one. 1, 2, 3. So back over to the one we finished that we worked on. So we're slip stitching into that. And then we're going to work our 3 trebles into here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to slip stitch into the one from the previous round that you finished, and then this is going to be the corner of your working square. 1, 2, 3, 1 chain because it's your corner, and then you're going to slip stitch underneath and bring it through, and you can do one chain again on this one because you did it just before you did the slip stitch, and then you do 3 trebles back into the one you're working on, because you need to finish off the square. So that's the one that's finished. You can see the way it looks a bit funny here because that's where you started off. So we've joined here. Now all you have to do is just continue all the way around with your joining wool of your yarn. So it's always nice to have a block colour of the same, whatever you're going to work on, that it works around your square, because it'll make it pop. And also this, having this circle in the middle, it'll actually look really nice. Now there's hundreds of different colour combinations you can use. I just use pretty, I suppose, deep colours to show you what it would look like, because it's quite dark here at the moment. But I just wanted you to see what the colours would look like, and you can do any variation. Even if you wanted to have your inside colours different, and for some squares you can swap them around, but always keep the colour that's on the outside the same. So you could have your what you call it, you could have this, your cherry in here, and you could have this blue there, and you could swap them around, and have some squares and just mix and match that way. That'd be really nice too. Oops. So now we're coming up to a corner. So we do our 3 trebles, our 2 chains, and our 3 trebles. If this video is a little bit fast for you, as far as I know, you can actually slow it down. I just wanted to put another video up on YouTube because I was asked by a lovely lady, would I write out a pattern for the circle in the square. So I did that today, and I just said I would do a tutorial of it while it was in my head. So I hope you like this pattern. Now what you're going to do is, this is your original corner that you started off on. So you're going to slip stitch into here, the first one, bring it through, into the second one, bring it through, and into the original corner, bring it through. You're going to do your 2 chain as always, and then you're going to cut your yarn, pull it through, bring it down. So now you can see, let's get rid of those pieces there. Now you can see it's joined. That's slip stitched with no chain join. That's just a slip stitch join. And you can see the square with the circle. So I hope you like that. And until the next time, I shall talk to you then. Bye.